These 7 popular fruits are packed with vitamins and antioxidants, but if you're over 60, eating some of them the wrong way could quietly undermine your leg strength and mobility. Before you reach for that next banana or glass of orange juice, let me show you what's really happening inside your body, and the simple fix that keeps you strong and independent. Now, before we dive in, let me be crystal clear, fruits are not the enemy. They're loaded with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and disease. But here's what most people don't realize: how and when you eat certain fruits makes all the difference, especially as we age. After 60, our bodies process sugar differently. Insulin sensitivity decreases. Muscle mass naturally declines. And those sweet, innocent fruits? When eaten in large portions or at the wrong times, they can trigger blood sugar spikes that interfere with muscle recovery and energy stability. This video isn't about fear, it's about strategy. By the end, you'll know exactly how to enjoy these fruits in a way that supports your strength, balance, and independence. So let's get started. Why are we focusing on leg strength? Because your legs are your freedom. Strong legs mean you can climb stairs without fear, walk to the mailbox with confidence, get up from a chair without help, catch yourself if you stumble, and live independently for years longer. But here's the reality: after age 50, we lose about 1 to 2% of muscle mass every single year if we don't actively fight it. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the leading causes of falls, fractures, and loss of independence in seniors. The good news? Your diet and lifestyle can slow, or even reverse, this process. Protein, resistance exercise, and blood sugar control are your 3 best allies. And that's where today's fruit conversation comes in. Now, let me ask you something: drop your age in the comments below. I want to know who's watching and how we can tailor future videos to help you specifically. Are you in your 50s? 60s? 70s? Let me know. So here's what you need to understand: the fruits themselves don't destroy your muscles. That's not how biology works. The real concern is this. 1. When you eat high-sugar fruits in large portions, say, 3 bananas in one sitting or a huge bowl of grapes, you flood your bloodstream with glucose. Your pancreas releases insulin to manage that sugar. But over time, repeated spikes can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain around the belly, and reduced muscle protein synthesis. 2. When you eat fruit alone, without protein, healthy fat, or fiber, it digests quickly, causing a rapid rise and crash in blood sugar. That crash leaves you tired, hungry, and craving more sugar. 3. When fruit replaces a real meal, say, a smoothie made of only mango and pineapple instead of a balanced breakfast, you miss out on the protein your muscles need to repair and grow. 4. Processed fruit products, like fruit cups and syrup, dried fruit with added sugar, or store-bought juices, concentrate the sugar and strip away the fiber. So the solution isn't to avoid fruit. It's to eat it strategically. And that's exactly what we're about to do. Fruit number 1, banana. Let's start with the most popular fruit in America, the banana. Bananas are amazing. They're rich in potassium, which supports heart health and prevents muscle cramps. They're convenient, portable, and naturally sweet. But here's the catch: a medium banana contains about 27 grams of carbohydrates and 14 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than most people realize. And if you're eating a banana by itself as a snack, especially a very ripe one, you're getting a fast sugar hit with minimal protein. The smarter way is to pair half a banana with a tablespoon of almond butter or peanut butter. Add banana slices to Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of chia seeds. Limit yourself to 1 banana per day if you're managing blood sugar. Choose slightly green bananas. They contain resistant starch, which digests more slowly. Next time you grab a banana, think, what am I pairing this with to slow the sugar release? Fruit number 2, grapes. Now let's talk about grapes. Grapes are nature's candy, literally. They're sweet, juicy, and packed with antioxidants like resveratrol, which supports heart and brain health. But here's the problem: grapes are easy to overeat. A small handful, about 15 grapes, is a reasonable serving. But most people sit down with a full bowl and mindlessly snack while watching TV. Before you know it, you've eaten 50 or 60 grapes, which means you've consumed nearly 30 grams of sugar. The smarter way is to pre-portion your grapes into small containers. Pair them with cheese cubes or a handful of walnuts. Freeze them for a slower, more satisfying snack. Choose red or purple grapes, they have slightly higher antioxidant levels. Grapes are a wonderful treat. Just treat them like one, not a bottomless snack bowl. Fruit number 3, pineapple. Next up is pineapple. Pineapple is a tropical powerhouse. It contains bromelain, an enzyme that reduces inflammation and may help with muscle soreness after exercise. It's also loaded with vitamin C and manganese. But pineapple is very sweet. 1 cup of pineapple chunks has about 16 grams of sugar. And because it's so juicy and refreshing, people often eat multiple cups, especially in smoothies. The smarter way is to stick to a half-cup serving. Add pineapple to a protein smoothie with spinach, Greek yogurt, and flax seeds. Eat it after a meal, not as a meal replacement. Avoid canned pineapple and heavy syrup, it's sugar on top of sugar. Pineapple is a recovery ally, but only when you respect the portion size. Fruit number 4, watermelon. Now let's look at watermelon. Watermelon is 92% water, which makes it incredibly hydrating. It's also a good source of lycopene, an antioxidant that supports heart and prostate health. But here's the thing: watermelon has a high glycemic index. That means it can cause a quick spike in blood sugar, especially when eaten in large amounts on an empty stomach. And because it's so light and watery, people often eat huge portions without realizing it. The smarter way is to limit yourself to 1 cup of cubed watermelon. Eat it alongside a source of protein or fat, like cottage cheese or a handful of almonds. Enjoy it as a post-workout snack when your muscles can use that quick energy. Avoid watermelon juice, it removes the fiber and concentrates the sugar. Watermelon is refreshing and healthy, just don't let it become your whole meal. Fruit number 5, mango. Moving on to mango. Mango is one of the most beloved fruits in the world, and for good reason. It's rich in vitamins A and C, folate, and fiber. It supports immune function, skin health, and digestion. But a single mango can contain up to 45 grams of sugar. That's more than a can of soda. And if you're blending a whole mango into a smoothie without any protein or fat, you're setting yourself up for a blood sugar roller coaster. The smarter way is to use half a mango in your smoothies, not a whole one. Pair mango slices with plain Greek yogurt or kefir. Add a handful of nuts for balance. Choose slightly firm mangoes, they're less sweet and digest more slowly. Mango is delicious. Just remember, sweetness requires strategy. Fruit number 6, orange. Let's talk about oranges. Oranges are a vitamin C superstar. 1 medium orange gives you more than 100% of your daily vitamin C needs, plus fiber, folate, and potassium. But here's where people go wrong: they drink orange juice instead of eating the whole fruit. When you juice an orange, you remove the fiber. You're left with concentrated sugar, about 21 grams per cup, and none of the benefits that slow digestion. Plus, most people drink multiple oranges worth of juice in one glass, which spikes blood sugar fast. The smarter way is to eat the whole orange, including the white pith. It contains extra fiber. If you love juice, dilute it with water and limit to 4 ounces. Pair orange slices with a boiled egg or a handful of almonds. Choose smaller oranges or tangerines for portion control. Oranges are amazing for immunity. Just skip the juice aisle and grab the fruit bowl instead. Fruit number 7, apple. Finally, let's discuss apples. Apples are classic for a reason. They're high in fiber, especially in the skin. They support gut health, heart health, and blood sugar control when eaten properly. One medium apple has about 19 grams of sugar, but thanks to its fiber content, it digests slowly if you eat the peel. The smarter way is to always eat the skin, that's where the fiber and antioxidants live. Pair apple slices with almond butter, cheese, or pumpkin seeds. Avoid apple juice and applesauce with added sugar. Don't eat more than 1 apple per sitting. An apple a day really can support your health, just make sure it's part of a balanced snack, not a solo act. Alright, quick check-in, are you enjoying this video? If so, hit that like button right now and subscribe so you don't miss future health tips. And drop a comment, what's your favorite fruit from this list? How do you usually eat it? I'd love to hear from you. Now that you know the individual fruits, let's talk about the universal rules that make fruit work for you, not against you. Rule number 1, control your portions. Use measuring cups or your hand as a guide. 1 serving of fruit is about the size of your fist. Most of these fruits? Half that amount is even better. Rule number 2, never eat fruit alone. Always pair fruit with a protein source like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, or protein powder. Add a healthy fat like nuts, seeds, nut butter, or avocado. Include extra fiber like chia seeds, flax seeds, or oats. This combination slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps you full longer. Rule number 3, choose whole fruit over juice. Juicing removes fiber and concentrates sugar. Even no sugar-added juice is still liquid sugar. Your body processes it like soda. Rule number 4, rotate your choices. Don't eat the same fruit every day. Rotate between these sweeter fruits and lower sugar options like berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, as well as cherries, kiwi, and grapefruit if you're not on certain medications. Variety ensures you get a wider range of nutrients. Rule number 5, timing matters. Eat fruit with or after meals, not on an empty stomach. Post-workout is a great time, your muscles can use that quick energy. Avoid eating fruit late at night when your metabolism is slower. These 5 rules apply to any fruit. Master them, and you'll never have to fear fruit again. Now, diet is only half the equation. If you want strong legs and lasting mobility, you must include resistance exercise. And no, you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Let me show you 5 simple, senior-safe leg exercises you can do at home, starting today. First, chair squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair. Lower yourself as if you're about to sit, then stand back up without fully sitting down. This builds thigh and glute strength. Aim for 10 to 12 reps. Second, calf raises. Hold onto a counter for balance. Rise up onto your toes, hold for 2 seconds, then lower. This strengthens your calves and improves balance. Do 15 to 20 reps. Third, seated leg lifts. Sit in a chair with your back straight. Extend one leg out in front of you, hold for 5 seconds, then lower. Alternate legs. This targets your quadriceps. Aim for 10 reps per leg. Fourth, resistance band push-outs. Sit in a chair with a resistance band looped around your ankles. Push your feet outward against the band, then return. This strengthens your hip muscles, which are critical for balance. Do 12 to 15 reps. Fifth, wall push-offs. Stand facing a wall, hands flat against it. Lean in, then push yourself back. This builds leg strength and stability. Start with 10 reps. Do these exercises 3 to 5 times per week. Start slow. Listen to your body. And remember, consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes a day is far better than 0. Now, if you're watching this because you're caring for a senior loved one, a parent, grandparent, or friend, thank you. You're doing important work. Here's how you can help. Stock their kitchen with pre-portioned fruit, nuts, and Greek yogurt. Prep balanced snacks in advance, apple slices with almond butter, grapes with cheese cubes. Encourage movement, even light activity makes a huge difference. Share videos like this to educate them in a way that's not preachy or overwhelming. Mobility support starts in the kitchen and continues with movement. Small changes, done consistently, can add years of independence to someone's life. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone who needs to see it. And make sure to subscribe. Alright, let's bring it all together. Fruits are not bad. They're packed with nutrients that support your health in countless ways. But like anything, how you eat them matters, especially after 60. Here's what we covered. Bananas, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, mango, oranges, and apples are all healthy when eaten in controlled portions and paired with protein or healthy fats. Blood sugar spikes from eating large amounts of fruit alone can interfere with muscle recovery and energy balance. Whole fruits are always better than juice. Berries are your best daily choice, low in sugar, high in antioxidants. Pairing fruit with protein slows digestion and keeps you stable. Leg strengthening exercises combined with smart eating keep you mobile and independent for years. You don't have to give up your favorite fruits. You just have to eat them strategically. And now you know how. Before you go, I want to ask you 3 things. First, if this video taught you something new, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people who need this information. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We're here every week with science-backed health advice you can actually use. Third, tell me in the comments, what's your go-to fruit? And how do you usually eat it? I'll be reading every comment, and your answers might inspire our next video. Also, drop your age below. I want to know who's in this community so we can create content that truly serves you. And if you have a senior in your life who would benefit from this information, your mom, your dad, your grandparent, and neighbor, please share this video with them. Knowledge is power, but only when it's shared. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are never too old to get stronger. Your body is capable of amazing things when you give it the right fuel and the right movement. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.